I was able to Smurf on their account.
Ugh.
You watch the Smurfs? Nice.
Oh man, Smurfs is fantastic.
Another underrated masterpiece.
Yeah.
People ask me what my favorite movies are: Smurfs, X-Men Origin Wolverine, and
Titanic?
actually the Mummy
Avatar.
2.
All right, so the
Mummy
live
2.
stream is
No,
starting.
Scorpion King, way better.
All right. So
Scorpion King.
all right,
That's
I'm gonna
CGI.
deafen you guys, so you guys can continue talking. I'm gonna do the
Prince of
introductions.
Persia.
Alrighty, so welcome to the Subcast. This will be the podcast that some of the brevs and maybe some random people will be what we'll be doing once in a blue moon. So yes, so like mentioned, welcome to the Subcast, and I will deafen my mic now, or undeafen, and I will be, talking about or introducing who is in the voice chat. Alright, so, hello and welcome. So we have here, so I'm going to go in order of the list on Discord, so we have Geek Fam, so Geek, say hello.
What does that mean?
Alright, so you now know what his voice sounds like. Next we have James, or Kick-Ass Jamis.
Hello.
You have
Everybody
me, the
knows
host,
who I am.
Papa Tran. And we have the oh-so-amazing Pots.
You said the order on Discord, and I was like, wow, that means I'm going to be last. I'm a little offended. And then I was like, oh, right, best for last. Of course.
Exactly.
Of course.
You're a funny guy, you are.
Yeah.
Shut up, James. You're second. Nothing
Oh.
special
Oh.
about second.
Oh, some people prefer the silver medal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, they don't.
They absolutely do not.
Alright, so for the topic list tonight, which I should have probably mentioned that we should have... Well, I mean, this is not a proper podcast just yet. We're just gonna... This is more of like a pilot, if you want to say that, just to see if people enjoy it and whatnot. But other than that, though, I will say that most of our topics will, hence the mostly movie talk, will be mostly movie talk.
Huh?
Yeah. Alrighty.
Oh,
So,
boy.
let's just get the elephant out of the room. So let's talk about Rouge One. Alright, so what you guys
Rouge
have...
One.
Yep.
Rouge One.
Rouge One.
Halo reached the movie, as I keep calling it.
Rouge one.
Well, he already spoiled it. Already at the drain. Okay.
I mean, if we're talking about
That
Rouge
is
1,
true. That is true.
You kind of have to go into it expecting spoilers for Rouge 1.
Yeah, well, okay. Beforehand, they're spoilers. Blah, blah, blah.
They steal the Death Star plans.
There he goes. They steal the Death Star plans.
All the wrong votes equal.
Yeah. Alright, so, how do you guys feel about Rogue One?
I really liked it.
It's good.
So,
Probably my favorite Star Wars movie.
So the general consensus is that most of us enjoyed it. Now, what gripes did you have with the movie? I will ask.
Gripes?
Yeah. Like, what issues did you have with the movie?
It felt like the first bit was kind of rushed into it.
Yeah,
Like
that's...
they spent.
Oh, James.
There
DC.
goes James.
Yeah,
They
rip-
spent not a lot of time actually getting into the movie.
Yeah, no.
Like they.
Wait, go on.
In like 10 minutes, you were in the situation where it's like, oh, here's their mission, there they go. Without any, like, major character development.
Yeah,
on
like, me
a
and
few
James
people.
brought this up. Like, the big
Yeah.
thing is, like, we did bring this up where it was like, oh, yeah, no, like, we didn't enjoy it because, like,
not like I didn't
we
enjoy
talked
it.
about, like, we talked about the first 30-ish, like, let's just call it the first act. Like, we talked about, like, oh, they just threw everything at you, like, just F you, we're just gonna spew out random garbage at you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They did throw a lot of shit in that was just like the first. It wasn't structured like any other Star Wars movie was, which is why I felt it was very different.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely
It was
a
like,
different story.
especially, do you know what? Funny enough, even the fucking rolling yellow credits, I missed that. I was like, this feels different already because it started without the yellow
Yeah.
roll, and
There wasn't even a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, there was.
There was, but it was
Was
just like,
there?
yeah, there was.
Oh, I
it
didn't
was.
catch it then.
Yeah.
Sleeping during the movie.
Yeah.
Actually,
Dude, I was
funny
ordering food.
Actually, funny enough, my auntie fell asleep during many parts of Rogue One.
See,
Wow.
I couldn't do
Yeah.
that. But I've again also felt that the length of the movie was right. Like they didn't drag the story out because obviously the outcome everyone knows, right?
Yeah, no.
So they
Obviously,
didn't turn around and go, "Do they get the Death Star?" Like they didn't sequel bait it, which is good for something from
Yeah.
2016. Every movie I've seen this year is so fucking sequel baited. It's unreal.
Yeah, no, it's
Like,
pretty
everything ends on
bananas.
a dicking cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Oh, it bugs me so much that you can't just have a standalone anymore. Everything is
yeah.
franchised, and I felt Rogue One was very good in making it its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked how you knew that they were going to steal the Death Star plans, but they still made it tense.
Yeah, I still didn't
about
know how the movie was going to end. I was really impressed with, regardless of the first 30 minutes, like towards the Sarif battle especially, I was going, how is this going to develop? Like I was really interested to see where it was going. And obviously, you know.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Good.
Dan! Oh my god! Ah!
All right.
Yeah, thanks.
Not say that out loud.
I'm not reading that out loud either.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But how you were talking about like the whole sequel baiting thing, I read some article that it was either director or like one of the executive producers on the movie was talking like, and again, massive spoilers, but they were talking like just when they started approaching this project, they were like, okay, going into this, everybody's gonna have to be dead at the end, right? And everybody was like sort of in agreement, like, yeah, of course that's where it's naturally going.
Yeah.
But they were sort of always expecting through the production of the movie that some Disney executive would be coming in and being like, yeah, but could you also just maybe film like a different ending? Just like if this goes well, like, oh, hey, look, like Jin and generic other guy are like doing so well off on a planet somewhere, and that just never happened.
Yeah.
That nobody ever came in and said, yo, we need to set this up. And there is like a sequel clause in her contract
Yeah.
to come back, but and then
For
obviously
what?
that's there for
Like-
any yeah.
Like, come on, like, this is what I mean with everything now. Everything has to be so. There has to be another.
There's gotta be
And there
more.
just doesn't, though.
it
Rogue
felt-
One felt like, cool, do more Star Wars stories. That's a great idea. Move on, do Han Solo, do Obi-Wan in between 3 and 4.
I really want an Obi-Wan one.
I really want Obi-Wan, but I
Yeah.
would want Ewan McGregor doing it again. He was
Yes.
he was the best thing about the prequels, but that's a different
Absolutely.
topic. But yeah, I feel like Rogue One was a good stepping point to the future of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And
When you have
as a
this-
franchise, great. Branch out. Do more shit. But don't play on those characters. Don't. This is what I don't want Disney to do. And it's one of the things that Marvel are kind of suffering with at the moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm so supportive of Spider-Man Homecoming. It's unreal. But I feel like you don't need to rely on Iron Man
Completely
to
agree.
sell your movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I like cool. Have him give him the suit, but just the little note saying Tony Stark would have done it for me. I would have been like, oh, nice. That's a nice touch. But you know, they don't need him in the movie to do. That's what the Avengers is for, and that's what the big build of Marvel is all about. Is like we waited years to see the Avengers all together on screen at the same time. You don't need to ram that down your throat with Spider-Man Homecoming. Make it its own thing. Make him an established character in the MCU.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Same with
I'm
Rogue
so
One and Star
excited to
Wars.
see him in.
Oh, so am I.
Homecoming.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying they don't need to rely on pre-existing characters to sell new franchises.
It's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that name can carry on its own.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like just like you said, have the note, have Jon Favreau show up as Happy because he's amazing and I love
Oh
him.
yeah, perfect.
And that's good
great.
enough.
That's good enough.
That's all you
it.
need.
You don't need, even if he was just Tony Stark, you don't need Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know, like the fact that they're pushing that in the first trailer that dropped, they were like, the last shot is of Iron Man and Spider-Man, and that's something that's like, oh, that's an awesome image, but I would have rather like Vulture holding him down or something that's just, you know, something that catches me and goes, the character is more important than the overall picture. That's what Doctor Strange did really well.
Yeah.
Was he was very outside of the Avengers universe,
Mhm.
like very. until the after credit scene, obviously, where that happened.
Best after credit scene in a Marvel movie, by the way. That was wonderful.
Fine, I'll do it
Oh, it was
myself. It's
great.
still my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, it's been taking him a while to do it himself, though.
Yeah, but this is another thing that I'm interested in, was the timelines of these movies. Are we supposed to assume that all these movies are going on a year after each other? Because that would mean the MCU is set in like 2020 now.
Yeah, like the weird thing is, I know like what was it called? Like, I think Age of Ultron, or not Age of Ultron. Like, what was it called? Civil War took place like what was it, like a couple months after, freaking like Age of Ultron, I believe, right? Was it a couple months, or was it like? I feel like it was like a couple months. I feel, I could be wrong though.
I'm gonna look this up really quick.
Just on a separate note, is anyone else listening to like the podcast? We sound like we're in an echo room.
Wait, are we? Wait, let me mute
I
the
am
thing
not.
and listen.
From at the moment.
Oh, okay.
There's
So
no
I can
build.
actually I can explain for the echoiness. It's because my headset software had updated, and I haven't updated in such a long time that the surround sound actually gets picked up by the like OBS and stuff like that. So that's why there's an actual semi that, and apparently it is not picking up my headphones. So there you go. But the surround sound is still there, and the reason why I use surround sound is because, one, you guys are louder, and secondly, it actually makes stuff sound better, and I don't have to have the whole
No, that's cool. I was just wondering.
yeah, like, so I don't have the whole thing of left, right, like, let's say, for example, like, you know, I play a game, and, like, you know how it does the surreal, like, 360
Yeah.
audio, so, like, oh, if it's coming from the left side, it's gonna come from the left side. I actually hate that, so that's why I have the surround sound
Yeah.
on. There is no
Fair
way
enough.
of fixing it, unless I get a new headset, then I can get new, then I could change from Logitech software to something else, but for now, we're gonna have to stick with echoey. And also, again, if Katie will ever decide to mail me those pink A40s, I'll be happy. All right, so let's
Yeah, what I was saying about Justice, like just quickly, was
Alright.
about DC. Have you noticed how quickly they're going with this? Justice
Yeah.
League is like 3 months away, and we've had 2 DC movies with those characters in.
Yeah.
We had such a build for Marvel, and yeah, it's good that Thanos is taking his time, because if they pull Darkseid out in Justice League, that's gonna kill some characters. That's gonna be like, is that it? If they take down Darkseid, where's the biggest threat in DC coming from?
Yeah.
In Justice League, it just feels like, are we gonna rely on Superman being the villain? Because he kind of was in Batman Superman. That was kind of the premise of the movie, was he is all powerful and we've got to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
But what are they going to do next? Are they just going to have shitty side villains? It's just, I feel like DC are rushing themselves. They don't have to. I would rather a solo Ben Affleck movie than Justice League this year.
Oh yeah.
100%.
I imagine they're rushing themselves because they're like 14 movies behind Marvel at this point.
Yeah,
If they want to like stay competitive and make these, because they have to have these huge spectacles to pull people away from that universe a little bit, and like pull people, you know, and just kind of have that understanding. I see it as necessary. It sucks that they are rushing it so much, and that we had a basically kind of Avengers-sized team-up movie with the second movie in the franchise with you know, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman all showing up in BVS. But I think, at least from like a business executive standpoint, I can see how it's sort of a necessary evil that it does have to kind of be rushed out.
But was Suicide Squad necessary in that?
Oh, with having like 6 characters?
Yeah,
Not at all.
exactly. Like, see, you could have done, instead of Suicide Squad, I would have pushed Wonder Woman. Personally, I would have pushed Suicide Squad back to this year, giving them more time, because they only had 6 weeks to make that fucking script. Wonder Woman's been written for 2 years, apparently.
Oh, it looks so good.
Oh yeah.
See, but this is what I mean. after Justice League, that might suffer.
Yeah.
You know, you might go, oh, it's just Wonder Woman now.
Yeah,
And they may have the Marvel backlash. They may need a bigger superhero to carry, and that's not good.
that
Yeah.
or just like the stigma with DC is just like with the flops. Well, I don't want to say flops, but just the disappointment with the past films. That stigma is gonna stick, and it's gonna be like, oh, they're gonna be stuck in the shit. Period. So I feel like there might not be. I don't want to say it as a legitimate statement, but I feel like I feel like they don't have that redemption period. I mean, they could like Justice League or Wonder Woman could pull a 180 and just go like, boom, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Again, we'll have to wait and see. That's the biggest thing with this.
Oh, 100%. But I'm just worried about the state of my... Like, 2017's movies, you can't ignore the superhero movies that are coming out, but there are a couple that stand alone. And what sucks is Justice League isn't one of them, in my opinion. And I wish it was. I wish I was really hyped, going, like, yeah, Justice League, but things like Spider-Man and Logan are just better.
I'm so excited for Logan.
Logan is going to be my movie of the year. I can tell already.
Dun, dun,
The tears are going to roll.
dun, 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 dun,
It's gonna be
dun,
his
dun,
last
dun.
movie.
All right, so let's,
Too right as well.
Yeah. All right, let's push on the topic. So,
Just do it.
actually, let's go to Alien Covenant.
Alien Covenant.
So, who here has seen the trailer?
Yes.
I assume we all have.
All right.
You haven't seen it, Chase?
Well, I am gonna start. I actually haven't seen any of the Alien movies. I'm gonna watch it
Bye.
this weekend. I'm sorry.
Hey, Chase. Neither have I. It's all right.
What?
It's okay.
Yeah,
Even Prometheus?
God.
I saw a bit of Prometheus. I have not watched it complete.
Okay, actually, this is an interesting conversation point then. So, as someone who hasn't seen the other Alien movies, what did you think of the trailer?
I mean, I do have enough exposure to Alien in that, like, I played a bit of Alien Isolation as well.
Yeah.
I think that came out last year.
No, Alien
Fantastic game, by the
Isolation
way,
is
but,
2012.
It's superb.
I don't. Can you tell me if the tone is different for the Alien trailer to, like, because it looks like a horror film, honestly, when I see that.
Okay, so here.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what they've tried to market
Yeah.
it as.
Mm-hmm.
Like the original was it was scary. Like
Yeah,
it was
so
a horror
the
film.
very first movie,
Yeah.
Alien, it was a horror movie. The
course.
second one was, granted, it's not much of a horror. It's
It
more
was
of a
sci-fi horror.
yeah, it's a sci-fi horror, but it's more of like a suspenseful action film. Because like
Sure.
in Aliens, it's mostly about the Marine Corps, right? And they're on freaking what was it, Haley's Hope. Was that what the colony was called? I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah. And it's more of a suspense because, like, you know, rather than one xenomorph, you have a shit ton of xenomorph, and like the biggest suspense and my most favorite part about that was the motion sensor,
The motion
the
sensor.
ping. When you
The
hear
ping.
that ping,
Jesus, run,
yes, it
hide, never come out again.
was exactly.
It just that sense of terror is what they want to bring back. That's
Yeah.
what they lost from that franchise.
And
But-
I feel like
Yeah.
was it Alien Covenant is like a mixture of Prometheus, because obviously it's a sequel
Yeah.
to Prometheus, but it
Yeah.
also
kind of not at the same
yeah,
time.
kind of not at the same time. And it also has a feeling of, I don't want to say Alien and Aliens, because granted
It
there's not
has
a
more
single,
alien,
yeah, there's
in
more
my opinion.
aliens in the film, of course.
Yeah, but it feels more like the first because
Yeah.
it feels like they're
Very
dragging us back
claustrophobic
to
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
that
It's
terror
that
level
tone.
of
Yeah.
Jesus, you're gonna die.
Sure.
And they're trying to. What I really liked about the trailer and the way they built it was they didn't show, one, the size of the xenomorph, two, are there more xenomorphs, three, the characters, like, they didn't show the depth of who we're going to be watching like they did with Ripley
Yeah.
in the original four, and what they did with Michael Fassbender's character in Prometheus.
Yep, David.
Is they're not trying to sell us on that. They're trying to sell us on the fact that it is Alien.
Yeah.
The franchise is back, and this is how scary these bastards are.
Oh, and I should probably
Like-
mention too. So for those who are unaware of this whole timeline, because it does seem pretty convoluted as we're talking. So how the movie goes is, so the first film in this whole series is Prometheus, but that doesn't actually go over the whole actual alien species. It moreover just goes
Real
over the whole,
precursor.
yeah, the precursor. So pretty much it talks about the whole what is it called? The engineers are, for those who watched the original movies, space jockeys. You know, and that left a lot of people, like, as much as I enjoyed the movie, I understand why a lot of people did not like it, because there was a lack of aliens, right? And it also, too, did not answer the question about the xenomorph, so it left a sour taste in some people's mouths.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and the next in the timeline would be Alien Covenant, because so the plot in the movie is that the colony ship Covenant flies to a planet called Paradise. Pretty much like any other classic story for sci-fi stuff is, you know, oh, we're going to a planet to colonize and expand human life on, you know, far out planets. Like,
yeah,
you know, stuff
but
like
something
that.
else is here.
Yeah, and the big thing is, yeah, it's like they find the crashed derelict ship from, well, Prometheus, with the lone survivor
Alright.
of Prometheus, which is David, or Michael Fassbender's character. And then, of course, you have the whole xenomorph shenanigans happen. And after Covenant, there's supposedly 2 or 3 more untitled Alien movies, which will then lead up to the original Alien movie.
Of course there is.
Yep. And
Again,
Wait.
sequel baity.
yeah,
Yeah,
sequel. The big thing as well is Michael Fassbender is actually playing as 2 characters, 2 same characters actually, an android. So he's playing as David from, again, Prometheus, and he's playing as Walter. So the difference between these 2 people are, David is a older, not up-to-date droid, and obviously Walter is the more advanced version of insert series, product name, whatever bullshit they have in for the lore.
But the
Sure.
best one in the franchise is definitely Aliens.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Just putting that out there. Aliens is like
God, that
that director's cut.
whew. Yeah, and also Aliens alone did a lot of things for a lot of literature stuff, especially video games like Halo, like the Marines.
Oh yeah, it moved a load of things on. Yeah.
Yeah. And oh yeah, also, now, even though this seems to be confirmed, there were rumors, but again, because of the trailer, it seems to be confirmed to some degree, as my call quality. Okay, back to green. As the rumor was there was going to be multiple species of xenomorph in the movie, which one of them would be the neomorph, which seems to be true
Yeah.
now with the spine or backburster, as we saw in like literally the first couple seconds of the trailer.
Yeah, the spine
Yep.
breaking and everything. Yeah.
Which absolutely yummy. Definitely was not. And supposedly as well, there's only one instance of it coming out from the back, but the rest, if there's gonna be more than one neomorph, is gonna be coming through the throat.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh.
ooh, the gore in that, oh boy. Unless they
I
do
don't know
that
if I
off
can make it
screen.
through these movies.
I mean, the idea of the chest burster is already painful, but God, imagine the spine and the throat.
Yeah.
Good lord. And now, granted, and also, just to lift this off some people's chests, some people believe that this is the what's it called? The Neil Blomkamp Alien movie. That's what some people are believing, right? Which isn't the case. What happened was once Ridley Scott announced that he was going to make a new movie, Alien Paradise Lost, which was the original name, he told Neil Blomkamp to put the movie on hold. So that, or I think it was Fox actually that told Neil Blomkamp that, like, to put it on hold.
Why?
Sure.
No, because they want like, so of course, like, now granted, the big thing is like, let's say Neil Blomkamp makes Alien 5, or in this case, the sequel to Alien, so disregard 4, like 3 and 4, so call that Alien 3, whatever you want to call it, right? Essentially, like, what if it gets negative reception because of how downhill it went ever since, when 3 and 4 came out, and some of the other bullshit that occurred, right? So of course, like, and also, like, and the big thing is like, like they're probably gonna do an experiment. Like, let's see if Ridley Scott's got the touch again, because again, he's doing freaking Blade Runner as well now.
Which is another thing I'm not incredibly hyped for, but should be.
Yeah.
No,
we'll get to
I'm-
that.
Yeah, no, for me,
Yeah.
like, now the big thing is like the original Blade Runner ended off on a very perfect note, but for there to be a sequel, I wonder what they have to do since Harrison Ford is gonna be in the movie.
Look, man, he wants his family back.
Wants his family back. Oh my god.
Dude, he just needs his family back, man. Just
Yeah.
give it to him. What's the issue? What's the problem?
Just give his family back.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
I'm a bit iffy about it.
yeah.
I won't lie.
Because like the
Yeah.
trailer was very vague because it was mostly not Ryan Reynolds, it was Ryan Gosling. That's what it was. That's who it
Yeah.
is. It was just mostly him just walking about. And at the very end, the only substance we got was Harrison Ford with the good old freaking Blade Runner gun, walking up. That was I actually like that shot a lot. Seeing that gun come out first from the shadow and then Harrison Ford was good.
Yeah, just a little bit of fan service.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. But how much of that are they going to rely on in the movie?
We'll have to wait and see. That's like the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's just been the teaser so far. There's not much you can really draw from that.
The only thing you got was you got the city, like in the movie. You got Orange. God forsake where that is, right? And then you got the apartment room with Harrison Ford going, "I'm gonna put my gun at you." All right, so let's
Classic Harrison Ford.
Yeah, classic Harrison Ford.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
so we got
Pointing guns at people.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of
Want
movie
his
stuff.
family back.
A little bit. Okay.
Shot first. Or did
Crashing plane.
agreed?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crashing
All right, so
plane.
I'm gonna move on to a topic that's gonna be primarily me and James that are gonna be
Uh-huh.
fully aware of. Yep. So the review. So we're gonna be doing a miniature. That depends on how long we ramble. A review for Shin Godzilla.
Chase, this is the part where we can take a nap.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy.
So Shin Godzilla. So what is this movie? So pretty much it is Toho's freaking 29th Godzilla film at this point. I think it's 20.
Yes.
Yeah. Like 29th, 30th movie of their already established Japanese Godzilla. And the biggest thing is this is a full-on reboot, not a sequel, unlike the previous movies where they were reboots to some degree, but they
kept it that universe, that
they
story.
acknowledged the original 1954
Yeah.
movie as
Yeah.
lore. This one was no one's seen Godzilla before. No one knew he existed. What the frick is this monstrosity? Right? This is the first time we've seen him, pretty much.
Kinda.
Kind of. The big thing, and this movie has the same undertone as the original 1954 movie, and that it's a message. Like, the original was a message about nuclear bombs, right? Not as in, don't drop nukes or a giant lizard from the sea is gonna breathe atomic fire on you. And no, not like that. It's just like, it's more of, this is the damage that your weapons have caused to us, right? This is the horror that it's done. And that's what Shin Godzilla is. It makes reference to the 3/11 incident, both the nuclear power plant breakdown and the tsunami and earthquakes that hit Japan within those days and months. And it shows in the movie. It shows.
Which is one of my issues with it, funny enough.
Really? Interesting.
It's a different opinion, man. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
I felt that they did a load of things that I really wanted them to do, and I was grateful for that. But they also did some stuff that I felt was unnecessary, and a lot of the politics talking and it was just kind of thrown in there.
The big thing is, like, the primary message was that the movie is supposed to be a satire of the Japanese government. Like, the whole intention of the movie is to literally shit talk on it, right? Because, like, the big thing is, like, because you'll see it in the movie, like, it's the relay game. So let's say Geek can easily tell Potts, hey, Potts, can I borrow something? But instead, the way it's done
Can I
is...
borrow something?
No.
Okay, let me get the example out. So the way they've done it in Godzilla and the way the Japanese government works is Geek would say, hey, James, can you tell Potts, can I borrow whatever? And then James like, okay, hey, Alvin, can Geek ask Potts if he could borrow something. I'll
I'm
be
already
okay.
lost here.
No, okay, so it's pretty much like, you know, the cell phone game, or the telephone game, right? Where you
Yeah.
pass the message from one person to the other. That's how it is. So essentially how, like, I'll give you a scene to give you a better idea. So they're pretty much they're planning an assault on Godzilla, right? They're gonna plan on attacking him with, like, helicopters, tanks, you know, like, bombers, like, everything, right? And before they initiate the assault, the administrator head of, I forgot some of the title roles, like, one of the administrators ask another cabinet member if they can do that. And then it goes on a relaying, like, this absolutely ridiculous game of telephone where a military personnel is like, okay, like, we need to ask for permission. And then they relay that to another person. And then that person relays it to the last person. And it goes all the way back until the prime minister says, okay, you guys can have the go. Even though they could have just easily said, can we do it without the relay game? Like, that's how the Japanese, even though most governments work like that, it's just how horrendous the Japanese government is in general.
Yeah, they really wanted to show that there is an issue with it.
Yeah.
They really wanted to relay that, like, this isn't just a Godzilla movie.
Like, this
There
is an
is
issue
some
with
real
Japan.
shit going on.
Yeah. And for a Godzilla...
But should we talk about how
Wait,
Godzilla was portrayed?
Yes. Alright. So the biggest thing was... Okay, so the appearance of Godzilla has got a lot of controversy, as I'll say it, within the community of Godzilla for, like, the past couple months up until the release of the movie. So a lot of people are skeptical about the design choices. Like, some people like the whole scar look, like how he's all scarred up and stuff like that. Like, there are some questionable things, like, God forsake that tail of his. And his little tiny arms, freaking little adorable little tiny T-Rex arms. But no, like, so the big thing is a lot of people what a lot of people don't know is that, I don't want to say the exact look, but that design choice was what Godzilla was supposed to look like, the very original design choice. It was that he was supposed to look like a victim of the nuke, and that's why you see him all scarred up. It looks like he's all charred up, you know, completely just banged up as one can go. And also the way they portrayed him too, the way he, how should I say it, evolves in the movie is quite unique.
Mm-hmm.
A very different...
That was...
Okay.
I was wondering if you'd say that word.
Yeah, so, okay, Potts and Geek. So you know how, like, in most Godzilla movies, it's just, oh, he's here, right? He's a living dinosaur, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you feel, like, about his origin, about being, he was actually, like, this little, like, tadpole, like, cell that, I guess, radiation messed around with him, and he started to essentially evolve into, like, these multiple stages, which then lead up to the Godzilla that we know about.
I mean, he's a giant fucking lizard that shoots laser breath. I don't really think that a more convoluted sort of origin really changes anything.
Actually, you know what's funny? People have debated that this origin is actually really, really retarded. And that it should have not been a thing. Now, granted, there have been more dumber things of Godzilla origins. Like, there was one where it's like, Godzilla was born from the cries of the dead people from the nukes or the soldiers from World War II. And it's like, what?
Oh, right.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, what? Alright,
I'd
so...
rather take the
like,
baby lizard.
That's really retarded. Well, of course, granted, this is Japan we're talking about. And this was like, what? Back during, like, the 80s and 90s? So, like, really cheesy and quirky stuff were, like, the norm back then, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so the way they betrayed... Yes, they betrayed him!
Oh,
Okay, so the way
twist.
oh, shit. The way they portrayed Godzilla... Because the actual... the quote for the movie is, a god incarnated, right? That's the little message for the movie. And throughout the movie, they specifically always mention that he is a god reincarnated. Like, if you see, like, first he starts off as a water form. You know, he's freaking ramming his tummy and head through the freaking city of Tokyo. And then he tries this, like, and then he evolves to be like, I will adapt to land. And then he evolves again to adapt to freaking messing everyone's day up, pretty much.
Yeah,
like-
he doesn't just mess up their day, though, does he?
No, he does not.
Kills a lot of people, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
A lot of people.
That'd mess up my day if I was killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By a giant lizard.
But, you know,
Oh, and here's something me and James will probably fanboy about: his atomic breath.
Oh yeah,
So
that was cool.
normally, so most of Godzilla's ways of attack, besides smacking, clawing, or just tail whipping, or God forsake, jump kicking in the old, like the very old Godzillas where he was just like flying stiff as a plank to kick someone.
Oh god, that.
Yeah, he has
I was- yeah.
he has a so his atomic breath has multiple stages, and also it gets more unique than that. I'll probably link like gifs of it in the Discord to avoid spoilers for the stream, even though we'll be describing it in much detail. But so essentially, you know how he just breathes a fire or just a beam of radiation, right? And this is pretty much a question to you, Potts and Geek.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yes. So pretty much they changed. I mean, they didn't change it. But the way they did his atomic breath is absolutely batshit intense. So actually, I'll just link the YouTube video just to show the pure altitude of how ridiculous it is. But like the way his atomic breath works is that he vomits out this black smoke that spreads out throughout the city of Tokyo, right? It just spreads. And eventually, he has like, you know how crocodiles have the extra eyelid that like cover their eyes up, like in case
Yeah,
like, the
that's
shield, right?
creepy.
Yeah. So Godzilla does that. He shields his eye, and once that happens, the black smoke just erupts into flames, engulfing the whole city in fire. Like, okay, here's the link for the thing. But it is batshit crazy, like just absolutely bonkers.
Wow.
And eventually that beam or that fire starts to condense and turns into a photon beam that can cut through buildings like it's a diamond cutter, and it has a ridiculous range. Like I every time I saw the scene, I wonder how far that beam went out. Like, I wonder if, you're like just a random hermit in a mountain, and all of a sudden you just see a random laser beam just whoosh, like across the sky. Like, what the frick was that? And I don't know if it's in the trailer or in the video, but he can adapt his photon beam to come from his back and from his tail. He can shoot multiple beams out of his back. Well, of course, granted, again, the whole thing with Godzilla in this movie is to adapt, right? So the U.S. Stealth bombers, well, they sent a bomb in his back, which caused him to bleed. So of course he's gonna be like, oh, they're gonna go for my back again. Why not shoot laser beams out of it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that is, it's amazing. But if that was real though, screw me. That beam cuts through those buildings like it's no one's business. It's not even just building blows up. No, it's just boom, cuts them like butter. Just done.
Slice right through.
Yeah.
I like butter.
Well, I mean, we like butter too, but do you want to be buttered?
These are buildings though. This is definitely not butter.
Definitely not butter.
How easily could
I
he
can't
come through
believe
butter?
it's not butter. He can't.
I can't believe it's Godzilla.
And I'm gonna end the Godzilla topic now, but so I've actually I've read up reviews online from Japanese people, and normally with like Shin Godzilla, most of the time most people have enjoyed it. Some people I can see where they're coming from. It's mostly a talkative movie. Well, granted, that's most Godzilla movies anyway, right? So those who are complaining, you're complaining for the wrong reason. Like every Godzilla movie has been 90% talking, the rest is actual Godzilla scenes, right?
Yeah, you can't have 2 hours of just watching a city get destroyed.
Yeah.
Especially 2014's American one that everyone loves.
Yeah, and the big thing is, as much as I love the 2014 Godzilla, the big thing is I don't like the way they portrayed him. It was, you only saw him at night, he was always concealed in some kind of smoke.
Do you know what it felt like? It felt like they were trying to make cuts. And I know they weren't.
Yeah.
But it felt like, oh, we can't do that right now, so what else can we... It's like, if they did it the Pacific Rim way, where they put fucking loads of lights and all the effects in... Pacific Rim is really good for pushing the boundary of the special effects. Especially with, kaijus and things.
And I'm trying to remember something.
I really like Pacific Rim,
Yeah.
by the way. Love that movie.
I love that movie too. And the big thing is like Gareth, like as much as like people say like Gareth Edwards, like the way he does scaling in his movies, especially like for example Godzilla and Rogue One, God, the scaling of knowing what the size of some things are, amazing, right? Like I never knew a Death Star would be that bigger, or a Star Destroyer would be that large. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Star
Like they
Destroyer
show
is
that the sheer size
effective
is
in movies,
monstrous. But I felt like, unlike Gareth Edwards' Godzilla, I felt like Shin Godzilla did the scale of size in Godzilla
Yeah.
a much better. Like
Yeah,
the first,
yeah.
like that
They
one
did
scene.
it justice, didn't they?
Yeah, the scene where they showed the tail sweeping over the people as they look up, like holy shit! Like if I saw that in real life, I would piss my pants and be like, okay, grab my pistol and kill myself. Like screw this, I'm out of here. Like screw this. Like no, like that tail. Like holy shit. I'll bring up I'll get the first trailer, even though it's like the first couple seconds of it.
I'd probably think I've been drugged.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I mean, same if I'm up in the mountains and I see a giant like beam shoot out of a monster's mouth too. But yeah.
Yeah. Anything really.
Okay, this I'm
Just
gonna
a bit.
link it in the
Every
other,
Godzilla movie is just one guy's drug trip the entire time.
It's like, yeah, what did I do last night?
Oh god, it's like, and the funny thing is, like most of the modern day Godzillas is just a rave show because it's just movies about which monster has the better photon beam attack, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. Like I directly linked it to. Oh, I did not. Copy. Wait, let me edit that link. But like, yeah, no, just the way they show his sheer scale and sizes, and like mentioned, this is the tallest Godzilla to date. Like he is taller.
I
Like
may make a
very,
video
he's
about
taller
this.
than the American Godzilla now.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna. Oh no, I forgot about the Japanese people comment as I sort of trailed off. Yeah, so when I watched and read reviews, like a lot of people enjoyed the movie. Talkative, like movie was way too talkative. Understandable, right? But the big
Sure.
thing was you can't just expect, whoa, yeah, America, blow shit up. Like you can't expect that from a Godzilla movie, right? Like you
Yeah,
cannot.
It's not a Michael Bay.
Especially a Japanese made.
Yeah, it's Japanese made. And like like I understand like you want action, right? But again, you can't expect that. And I will say though, like the one thing that I found quite shocking about people like the Japanese reviewers for Shin Godzilla was that some people said that they were actually scared or horrified of the movie. Because again, you know how I mentioned that it was relatable to the 311 incidents? Well, yeah, they experienced that shit and they felt that raw power from the movie, right? And it horrified them, like the earthquakes, the freaking tsunami, right? Radiation, like it spooked them out.
It's just it feels more real.
Yeah, it felt more surreal, yeah. And that's the biggest thing as well, is that it was surreal. And okay, one last tidbit and then we're going to end the Godzilla topic. Supposedly the movie takes place, like when they first encounter Godzilla, is November 3rd, which if you think about it is 311. And
Yeah.
also the original Godzilla came out on November the 3rd. Or was it the other way around where it was like March the 11th? I don't remember. It's still like 311 pretty much. Alrighty, and then wait, you gonna say something, Potts?
I just said, oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's just yeah.
Yeah, no. Alright, that'll be it for Shin Godzilla. Alright. What other movies do we want to talk about? Other things we could rant on about?
Well, while we're on
Most-
the topic of sort of like Godzilla, we haven't seen much of it, but I do kind of want to bring up the Kong movie that's coming out next year. That's actually
Skull Island.
yeah, that's connected and in like the same universe as the 2014
Yeah.
American
Yeah,
Godzilla.
because the UV secret in
Yeah,
the
that's
poster
right, the
was
poster.
awesome. That was fucking
It
great.
shows the monarchy or the monarch
Yeah.
logo. Yeah.
logo, and that was. I'm quite hyped for Kong.
Yeah, no, it
yeah,
looks
it looks
good.
legitimately good.
It looks way better than the 2000. Was it 2008 or 2006?
The Jack Black one, pretty much.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did see a trailer for that one. I went to see
Rogue
Rogue
One.
One. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, so that's why it's fresh in my
I'm not
mind.
gonna lie,
yeah.
I really
And
love
that again,
yeah.
perspective of that Fuck.
Yeah, dude, holy
He
shit.
looks big.
Yeah,
With
dude.
him like that quick shot of when he's like just walking through
Yeah, the
valley.
water, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the first trailer. Like, the music, the way they had not the trumpets, but the way they had the music.
Yeah, like the
Like, doo-doo, like, as it gets
Yeah.
louder and louder, and when you see him stand up at, like, the red horizon, holy shit. That
Yeah.
shot better be in the movie. It has to be in the movie. Like, if it isn't. Because I know they
What about
did,
Donkey Kong?
they did a shot like that in, like, you know, in the Force Awakens, like,
That's his son.
because they did it to where, like, it was like a rising sun shot, and you see like two TIE fighters flying in. Like, that was beautifully done. I love those kind of shots.
Yeah.
Where it's like you see something either walking or flying in against like the red suns, like just the red sky, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so pretty.
Yeah. Just wanted to bring that up really quick, while we were on the topic of Godzilla.
And
All
of
the
course,
movies on Mars,
yeah, man.
and after
Yeah, exactly.
moving.
wait, go on.
I was gonna say, just moving on with Potts' thing is with Kong. That's another movie that I'm hyped for in 2017.
Yeah.
Above Justice League.
No, boy.
There's a lot of movies coming out in 2017.
Yeah, a lot of.
There are a lot of like huge big budget
Okay,
movies.
I'm gonna-
What do you think the best? What do you think the best box office seller apart from Star Wars Episode 8 is gonna be?
Damn it.
Uh,
Star Wars?
oh, what?
I have a
Just-
hundred votes.
Even if it's bad, I feel like Justice League is gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Do you know? I think it might be, but I do feel like there's some like other movies that aren't superhero movies that are gonna like kick up the box office and
Yeah.
like Oscar winners. Because I know that there's that. Oh, what is it? Fucking Pirates of the Caribbean. Again.
Oh, yeah.
Is that next
Another
year?
I think
That's next
it
year,
is.
man.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah, see what I mean? 2017, War for the Planet of the Apes as well is
Yeah.
another one.
Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
so before we
World
list
War
on more
Z 2?
movies, I
Oh,
have an
I'm excited for
IMDb
World War
list
Z 2.
open, and I'm gonna go through a bunch of movies that most of us should know of that are coming out in 2017. With the
Yeah, do
first,
it.
the first I see is the new Triple X movie.
Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
the one I want to know is like, because they have Donnie Yen in that movie, and they did have him work out to where he's rather beefy, not like steroids beef, but like, you know,
No, I know, but
signs of muscles showing.
that's another thing where you rely on one actor to sell a movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just I hate that in some things. Some things it works really well, but like I'm really outside with this. At work the other day, everyone decided that the right Christmas present was the fucking Revenant, and I was like, there are so many better movies you could buy.
Yeah.
But in one day we sold 9 copies of the Revenant.
I mean, it's a good movie, and I actually
It is a
absolutely
good
enjoyed it.
movie, but why the fuck? It's just Leo's attempt at an Oscar.
Yeah, it's just well, that attempt won him the Oscar too.
But you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just, I feel like
It was kind of Oscar bait.
here is Leo DiCaprio. Tom Hardy's in that movie, but no one fucking talks about him.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he's
You
in
know, it's
everything
just-
at this point.
Yeah, but okay, go through the IMDb list.
I was gonna bring up with the Revenant, like just the way that like everything in that movie is natural lighting too, just perfect. All right.
Yeah, that's beautiful,
Yeah.
but that doesn't sell the movie.
Yeah, no, it won't.
Yeah.
Unless you're like,
They can
it's
turn around
only
and go,
gonna sell to
Suicide
like,
Squad was fucking,
Yeah.
and I'd still go, great.
great, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next movie on the list. Now, granted, we don't give a shit about this. The Last. Thank the Lord they're putting this piece
Oh.
of shit to end. The last Resident Evil movie.
Yeah. I knew you were gonna say that.
Even
Seriously,
though-
end it, kill it
coming
before
out.
it
Kill it
lays
with
eggs.
fire. Yeah, it's. Yeah.
But they'll leave it on a cliffhanger, and you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will.
They will.
It'll be a vague cliffhanger, so
Yeah.
like in a decade or another.
Watch will be like, the very last scene will be, is that Chris Redfield? And I'm like, haha, F you, you're never getting in the movie.
Fuck's sake, don't even go there.
The funny, I don't like, because I remember in one of the Resident Evil movies, they tried to mention Chris and Jill, and every
Yeah.
time they would have like a loud screeching noise, and it'd be like, okay, don't talk about them then.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Anyway,
And-
carry on.
Okay, so that was for January, do you know?
Do you want to put a timer on every movie? We'll have like 30 seconds to talk about it, because otherwise we're just gonna get. When you name a movie, I'll do 30 seconds and
Yeah.
we'll
I
move
just
on.
googled all movies coming out in 2017.
Yeah, right, okay, I'll do a
Yeah.
stopwatch. Next
Alright.
movie.
Rings.
Meh. Again,
Yeah,
that's another
why?
franchise that doesn't need it. Doesn't
Yeah.
need it.
No.
And also,
Go watch the Japanese original.
yeah, I was gonna
and
say
tell
just
me
leave it to
needs
the Japanese people to do the Ring.
The Ring isn't something that I feel they can't market that anymore. Same
Yeah, I
with
know.
the new Saw.
Yeah, you
Are
can't.
people really still into torture porn? Like, really?
Exactly. All right,
It's
next
just
movie.
something. That's 30 seconds. Yeah, done.
The Lego Batman movie.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my gosh, yes.
oh yes.
I
That is
love
the
it.
right move for a
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Like, oh yeah. I'm so down to
I
see
know.
that extended universe.
I wasn't
Lego
ex-
is
Stored
something
the Lego
that's just-
movie.
The biggest thing is I wasn't expecting to like. I knew I was gonna enjoy Batman in the Lego movie, but I wasn't expecting to love him in the Lego movie.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah, Will Arnett
He
was,
was
fantastic.
very, very good at his role. I like Bad Cop as well. Bad Cop was a
Yeah,
standalone
freaking Liam
character.
Neeson as Bad Cop. That was amazing.
That's 30.
Yeah,
next,
okay.
Next film.
50 Shades Darker.
Fuck that. That's 30.
Let's just go. To the next one. Go, go, go,
All
go.
right, next
Move
movie.
on.
John Wick Chapter 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Forgot
New dog.
it was happening, in all honesty.
Yeah, I did post some images. Like, apparently John Wick
No,
2.
I knew that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
what I meant was, like, I forgot it was happening before
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you mentioned it in Discord. I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
You know?
John Wick 2, so funny enough, the second movie, I forgot the guy who played Morpheus. Keanu Reeves and that guy, those two actors, they haven't actually seen each other or actually acted together ever since The Matrix.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
That's 30, by
Wow.
the way.
Okay.
Next
Okay,
movie.
so I'm looking.
Great
Fun
fun
round.
facts.
What?
Go on.
Okay. Untitled Cloverfield anthology movie.
Right, that we'll start the 30 now. Doesn't need it
Okay.
yet. Doesn't
Yeah.
need it yet. I don't think they need it yet. With the way 10 Cloverfield Lane finished.
Yeah, with the
Doesn't
way the
need- yeah.
like the satellite and the sky falling and stuff like that. Wait,
Yeah.
is it satellite? Yeah, yeah.
I feel like they shouldn't rush that out. Like
Yeah.
the gap between Cloverfield
Yeah,
and
give it
the
time.
That was
'cause,
this
Give
year,
it
wasn't it?
time. yeah.
2015.
It was-
I thought. Oh
yeah,
no,
but it was
early. No, it was
end of
early
2016.
2016. I'm stupid. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels really recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Well, I
that's
mean,
30.
it was probably just announced, so they probably just like IMDb probably has it listed for 2017, but it'll
Yeah.
probably be 2018.
They're
or
probably
19.
delayed
Yeah,
from the original
Good.
All right.
announcement. Yeah.
First,
Next
and
movie.
here's something we're all gonna
Hopefully.
love. So this is for March now for 2017. The first movie in the list. You guys
Stop.
ready for it? Logan.
Oh, best movie of the year.
Yeah, we
Gonna be the
talked
best
about
movie
it
yet.
enough.
Yeah, we
already.
talked
We've
about
talked
enough.
about it enough.
All right.
But
So,
one quick thing, we'll do the 30 seconds. I'm happy that Caliban is in it. Caliban is a great character that they should definitely fucking explore more.
Can't wait to learn or remember who that is. That'll be great.
The guy from Apocalypse who sells mutants.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep, Caliban.
Meme bots.
Yeah, there you go.
dude, he said his own name so many times. I'm surprised I forgot.
Yeah.
Right, that's 30. Move
Okay,
on.
next movie. Well, we already talked about good enough, but Kong Skull Island.
Kong Skull Island. I feel like it may slip under the radar though with
Yeah.
everything that's coming this year.
Yeah.
I feel like if the marketing technique is a bit off at the moment, like they haven't really sold the idea of it yet. But hey ho, there's time.
They
There's
have
still
time.
All right.
Yep.
Beauty
Next
and the
movie.
Beast, the live action.
Interesting about that.
Yeah.
It-
I'm not gonna lie.
It better not be a shot-for-shot remake.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie
I'm
though. I
thinking
like
so.
that Disney's doing all these live action remakes because I saw The Jungle Book and I saw The Legend of
Love
Tarzan,
the Jungle Book.
and I actually loved both of those movies. They were both
Yeah.
done pretty damn well, like pretty damn good.
But
For-
does Beauty and the Beast need it?
we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to
Probably
wait and
not.
see. Yeah.
But
When
Oh,
I
well,
saw
it's
the trailer
happening.
for Beauty and the Beast, like in Rogue One, I actually thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, but
oh,
again,
I
it's
mean,
just a shot-for-shot remake of the
yeah,
original.
we'll have to wait and
yeah,
see.
it's Beauty and the Beast. Like, it's gonna be good, but it's gonna
It
be
is what
like
it is.
really familiar.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
should probably wrap this up.
Yep.
All right.
30.
All right, next one, Power Rangers.
Ah.
Oh God.
Now this.
This is
Yeah,
a
we'll
controversial movie, right?
We'll do this for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
we
is
need more time with
controversial.
this one. I think.
We'll go a minute. What do you think? Go on, shoot.
For me, like the big
My
thing is
thoughts
like,
are-
like for me, I'm extremely open minded about Power Rangers. Yeah, some of the changes are questionable. I will not deny that.
Yeah.
Some of them are questionable. But granted, though, again, like like as much as we want it to be like nostalgia the movie, right? Like there are some things with the old aesthetics that we cannot. It is not acceptable in this day and age, pretty much. I mean, they could have gone with a different art direction with like some of the stuff. Like now, again, Megazord, we don't know
They
what it
sure
looks like
could've.
in film. We only know what it looks like from toys, right? So I'm not gonna complain about it just yet. Just yet.
Yeah.
But with freaking what was the I forgot what the robot's name was again. I feel so bad.
C3PO.
Not see.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
But that the robot, how they showed off how he looked more organic looking, right? Like I mean, granted though, like I mean, I don't want to say I'm fine with it. I'm skeptical about it.
I'm intrigued. I'm
Yeah,
intrigued
intrigued.
to see where they'll go.
I mean,
Yeah.
and granted, a lot of people are like, this isn't like, you know, because it's PG. People are like, no, I want a rated R Power Rangers. But the big thing is like,
What?
like
What?
you don't like the big thing is you don't need a rated R Power Ranger for it to be like a good adult movie, right? Like
Kid show.
yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of good PG movies out there that adults can enjoy, and
Yeah,
that's
of
what they're
course.
doing. And like, there's one line already in the movie that I like about it that makes it a really dark tone, and that is Rita. Rita specifically says, "I've killed Rangers like you before," and I actually like that.
Yeah.
That intrigues me.
But how far are they going to stray with this whole, like, are they still going to market it as a kids movie?
No, they know
They
that
don't
this
seem
is.
to have been.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the big thing is, well, of course, granted, Power
The
Rangers is a
toys
kids
do.
brand. Yeah.
I'm getting a real different vibe from the trailer and everything else that I'm seeing for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at freaking RoboCop. RoboCop's a rated freaking R movie, and they made a cartoon and toys for kids.
Yeah, I know that, but that was a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like nowadays.
That was
it
also a
doesn't work out.
bad
You
decision.
can't just sell-
Yeah, I know, right?
That's like making minions with guns. It's just
Yeah.
not gonna work.
Again, we'll have like
I
they
think-
didn't show us much. They just built up like, oh, like these are like it's just a bunch of high school kids who found the
But
morph
it could
coins.
be dog shite. You never know.
Well, granted, I
Better
know
movie.
Potts brought this up. I want it to be like, even if it's gonna be like a bad movie, I want it to be like not bad as in it's bad shit bad, but like bad enough that where it's like Potts said bad to where we can make
It's so
fun of
bad
it.
you can enjoy it.
Yeah, bad that
Like
we can
Fast
enjoy
and
it.
Furious.
Like enjoy it as in
Exactly.
like, you know, we were kids, like we liked Power Rangers as cheesy as it was. This movie is
Yeah, yeah,
enjoyable
yeah.
because we liked Power Rangers. Like that kind of
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Me and my father have a word for this. It's called a grate. It's great shite that you can sit
Great
and
shite.
watch
And with
and
that,
just
we should
enjoy.
probably move on.
Yeah.
Move
right.
on. That was
Next one.
3
This
minutes of
movie,
Power
I don't know if
Rangers.
anyone's
Go.
seen trailers for this. I saw the trailer for it. It intrigued me.
Yeah.
It is a Tom Hardy movie, and this one fell underneath the radar quite hardcore. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword.
Ah, yeah. This looks
I did not see the
really
trailer for that.
Intriguing.
like a bad. Like it looks. Looks like a bad idea to do it in this year.
I mean, it's probably one of those movies where like I'll enjoy it and be like, I enjoyed it, and like only watch it once and not like rewatch
Yeah,
it
yeah,
again.
yeah. It's one of those like in the UK we have Film 4, and that's like a channel for like nighttime movies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's-
Like
that's
it's
a
it's like
Film
one of those
4
movies that you would watch on TV. Like it'd just be like, oh hey, just movies on TV or for a replay. I might as
Yeah,
well sit
if
there and watch
it's
it.
on, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next
Okay.
movie.
Move on.
This one. Woohoo! I like this
Do you
one.
want a minute for it?
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yes. One thing I like.
Stop.
I have high hopes for this because one, most of what they've shown from the trailers and behind the scenes, it literally looked like it came straight out of the original movie, like the original animated movie, which I
Yeah,
love.
like
the one, like
shot, the side by sides.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
canal scene where she was like invisible and beating the shit out of the guy while he's flipping around to
Yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
and also like the breaching scene as well. Like, yes, I love that.
But
yes, there is some
you
issues.
may either agree with me or disagree, but I feel like Scarlett Johansson sometimes, more often than not, is an emotionless stick in movies.
Yeah, but I mean though the
Have you
big thing
seen
is
Lucy?
yeah.
God, she looks like a fucking plank.
But the big
She
thing is
just
like,
doesn't like.
but the big thing is like the whole premise of Ghost in the Shell is like Kusanagi is she's practically emotionless.
No, I know, but I feel like there could be moments that will be so powerful in the original and just aren't.
Oh yeah, I
in
see
this.
what you mean now. Yeah, I can see what
Do you know what I
talking
mean?
about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you've seen the original, it might not translate well. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
It might fade out in the big screen.
And the reason why I have such high hopes is because the original director of the actual anime.
Yes.
Yeah, he went to the set and he said that he has high hopes for this, and that he has he actually has now given them you guys are doing a good job with my baby, and I'm like, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I
Alright.
agree.
All right, so that's
move-
it for March. Next is April.
Justice League is in this
Oh, we're
list.
only in April.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
man.
Fast 8.
Don't do all of them.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
do
I'm about to start thinning this list a little bit.
Yeah. Fast 8.
Fast 8. Right, okay, again, it's a great.
There you go.
It's a great.
I'm
I'm gonna see it at some point. Don't know if
Yeah.
I'll see it in the cinema. It's definitely not worth £15 of my money for 4D.
Yeah.
But
Well, that was the only noteworthy movie in April anyway.
I thought Justice League was April.
No, it was not listed there apparently.
Oh,
I think it's later.
Okay.
All right.
Well-
Oh, actually, here's a good first movie for May. Guardians,
Guardians
2.
2.
Yes,
Guardians
yes, yes,
two.
yes, 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 yes.
Just give me it now.
Give it
I
to me
don't
now,
need marketing.
exactly.
I'm quite excited.
I don't need anything like that. I just want it. Like I feel like a lot of things this year, especially Disney, they don't need trailers that ruin movies.
Yeah.
I would love to go into Guardians with no like
Just no knowledge. of it.
knowledge of
Just
the
knowing that it's there. Pretty
just
much.
knowing that it's Guardians will
Yeah.
do for me, and that James Gunn has done it right.
Yeah.
Because he does justice to that franchise,
He did. All right.
and I feel like I could just go
Even
straight into
though-
the theater and be like, yeah,
Oh my god. Even though this movie has no trailers, no information about it, well, now it
Go on.
does. Barbie.
fuck off.
A live
Move
action
on.
featured.
This is what I'm talking about, thinning the list. We don't need to
Yeah.
talk about this now.
All right, next movie. Alien Covenant. We already talked
We've
about
done
Good
that.
Enough.
Yeah, already
Excited
done
for
that.
it? All right. Annabelle 2.
Fuck off. Doesn't need it. Doesn't need
Next.
it. See,
Alright.
see what I mean? Franchise.
Baywatch.
It looks really good. We'll do 30 seconds on this because it looks really,
It
really good.
honestly
Yeah, I
does.
know.
It
as-
honestly looks great.
I know, right? Like,
I will see that movie.
like, what do you not have in Baywatch? You got action, you got bikini babes, you got boner. What else do you not have from this
but
movie?
they sell that. They are using that as a USP, and
Exactly.
that's great.
Wait, the description for it. 2 unlikely prospective lifeguards via jobs alongside the buff bodies who patrol a beach in California. What a way. What a way.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
They're so self-aware about it.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
I feel like, yeah.
yeah. All right, move on, Alvin.
All right. Wait, they're doing another one of this? So they're doing a
Oh,
movie,
no.
another one
Oh
for
no.
Diary of a
Wars?
Wimpy Kid.
Yeah,
Wait,
fuck
really?
that.
Okay.
I feel like that's been the intro to a lot of these movies is, oh my god, they're doing another one.
Yeah, I know,
You know
right?
what I mean? I brought this up at the beginning.
Yeah. All right, we
Oh,
got Pirates of the
We need to calm
Caribbean,
down on all this,
the new one.
Pirates of the Caribbean. If they do this, how the book is, I don't know if any of you've read the books.
Nah.
No.
Dead Men
Nope.
Tell No Tales is a fucking dark book.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, they may even make this a 15.
This one, okay, so all I know is that this one, the description says Captain Jack Sparrow searches for the trident of Poseidon. That's all it says.
Yep, it's gonna be dark. The trailer was fucking dark. They were zombies.
Okay.
Well, Johnny Depp is like an alcoholic wife beater now, so let's move on. Next.
All right. Another good movie to start off with June. Wonder Woman.
Oh, looks really good.
Yep.
Dunno. Chris Pine looks very good in it.
Yeah,
Gal
Chris
Gadot
Pine.
is perfect
Chris
as Wonder
Pine
Woman.
looks really good and
He's in his
frankly-
primes.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this one shocked me because this sort of came out of nowhere. Captain Underpants.
Really happy.
Really?
Actually.
Yeah.
Really
yeah,
happy.
No, Dan
The
tweeted about
promo
it. It
image
looks good.
great.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't heard
love the
about this.
books.
I read like all of those books. when
Yeah,
was
I
a kid.
know.
Dude, I'll link you the promo image.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
there's also a
please do.
trailer, I believe. No, was it a promo
Yeah.
image? I thought they had a trailer for it.
Or there's a trailer sent to me after
Yeah.
we wrap this up.
All right.
No, I think it's just a promo image. But yeah, happy about it.
Yeah, no,
You can
okay.
move on if you want.
World
Is it
War
like
Z
live action or is
2.
it animated?
I'm excited for that movie. I want to see where
No,
we're
it's
I mean,
animated.
I mean, the big thing with me is like I'm not against there being a sequel. I just want to know what the frick they're gonna, because the first movie was based on the book of the same name. They already done enough of that book. Like, they done everything. What else can they do now, right? Like, that's why I need to know.
What? I'm sorry.
World War Z 2.
Yeah. The book is fucking great.
Yeah.
The movie is very difficult to get behind.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
They changed a lot of stuff from the book. I mean, it's still good. Like, it's still enjoyable. Like the zombies, are holy shit. Like there's moments where I think if those zombies were to exist over the others, then I'll do the legit grabbing the pistol, putting a gun to my head.
Yeah.
And actually, let me tell you a funny story. So I read the books, but I wasn't expecting them to make a movie out of it, right? So when someone told me that they were making a World War Z book, the imagery that popped up in my head was a World War II movie, right? And yeah. And they said the bus scene. So what I thought in my head was it was a bunch of Russian soldiers in like a snowy like area with a like in a bus, right, held up there. And they said like how the zombies are running in all batshit crazy, right? The way he explained it was if that was him, like if he was one of those soldiers, he would have just taken his pistol and blown his head out.
Yeah.
Like screw this man, blow himself up. All right, moving on. The Mummy.
The Mummy. Fuck's sake, really?
I looked sarcastically earlier.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! It doesn't need doing. It just doesn't need doing.
Well, I mean, the big thing is like, I mean, they like. It's a reboot, yeah, it's a reboot. But I mean, like, I actually want more. I'm not gonna lie, I sort of want more because you know how some of the mummy movies went over Egyptian stuff, and like I want them to go over different cultures, like how they did with the. Even though that movie wasn't the most.
That with the third.
Yeah, no, that wasn't spectacular, but you get the point, though, right?
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
but I just feel like they shouldn't have done such a hard reboot with it.
Yeah.
They could have done a different tone because, for fuck's sake. Do we need Tom Cruise
running around even more?
At a ripe old age of like 52?
Yeah. Right.
Move on.
Yeah,
it's just
Cars 3.
Looks fucking incredible.
Guys, Lightning McQueen dies. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, okay, so when I saw that, like when I saw the thumbnail for the trailer, I didn't read the title of it, and I thought it was like a racing movie. And when I saw it, I was like, "Holy shit, this looks good!" But when I saw the logo popped up, I was like, "Oh shit, it's a Cars movie!" Like, oh my god, that like the way they had everything in that did not look like a Cars movie at all.
No.
I'm definitely gonna see it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And of course,
I'll see any Pixar movie. They could churn out a movie about a fucking stick, and I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
I'm not seeing Cars 3 in theaters. Absolutely not. Are you serious? Is that a joke?
You sounded very British, my friend.
Chase, are you gonna see
actually, here's a good.
Cars 3?
Speaking of British people, the next movie, Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
baby.
Let's have that, please.
More British people.
More
Watch
Kingsman.
watch the first one on a plane, actually flying back from London. God, that thing's fantastic.
It is good.
It's so good.
I know, right?
Fucking love Kingsman.
So good.
Just move on.
All right, this one would be
Nothing
like
else
2
to say,
seconds. The end. Transformers: The Last Night.
Bye. Intrigued.
Actually, the
not
big
enough
thing
to
is, I
see
know
it in
me and
cinema.
Ben
Yeah,
had this conversation.
I'm definitely interested.
We believe, like me and Ben think, like that weird messed up planet that looks like it's like deforming itself, right? It looks like it's breaking apart. Me and
It's
Ben.
Cybertron, right?
Yeah, we think it not Cybertron. We think it's Unicron.
Okay.
Oh, it's Krypton.
Interesting.
Krypton.
It's Asgard, guys.
Because the big thing is, like, in the trailer, you
man.
notice that, like, it looks like Optimus is, like, mind controlled. Because his eye, like, granted, you can't just say that because his eyes are purple, right? But granted,
No, but it's
though,
his actions.
Yeah.
Clearly. Are
yeah, it clearly
control.
says that, and the way they have it shot with the dialogue, he says, "I'm sorry," as he's about to do his action. So it clearly indicates that he probably is mind controlled to some degree.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's Transformers,
Yeah.
right? It's another great
yeah.
on this list.
All right. So, all right. Here's another one that we might be excited
What
for.
month are we in?
June.
Uh,
Despicable Me 3.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'll see that if it is.
All right.
Mm,
Here we go. July. Spooderman. Coming home.
Spooderman Homecoming.
Yep.
We spoke about this earlier.
Yep.
I'm obviously hype, but I just feel like they're selling the wrong points.
Yeah.
I have my reservations.
All right. War for the Planet of the Apes.
fucking looks incredible, except
Yep.
I'm very concerned about Thingy's character. What's his name?
Caesar?
The
Woody
alien.
Harrelson's character.
Oh, Woody. Oh yeah.
He looks like, oh, my family died, but I'm happy about it. And it's like,
I can kill some apes too.
that's what Thingy's going wrong with Walking Dead. Negan is too pantomimey, and I feel like that may affect the movie.
Yeah. All right.
But oh well.
All right. Moving on. We got this one again. Another movie that's sort of under the radar, but it is sort of a big thing as well. Dunkirk,
Huh.
the Christopher Nolan movie.
Battlefield 1, the movie?
It's World War II, but yes.
I know, but you know what I
Battlefield
meant.
2.
Yeah.
Is already Battlefield
Yeah.
2.
Well,
Battlefield
Battlefield 2 is modern day
1942, the
geek.
movie?
It would be 1942 geek. Get your facts
Yeah.
straight. Anyway, yeah, I want because this is like probably one of the first Christopher Nolan movies I've seen that doesn't involve with some kind of weird, like weird third
Yeah.
element shit, right? Like with Inception or God knows other movies he's done.
Dark
Right?
fucking, what is it? Yeah, carry on. I forgot what
Yeah.
it is. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, but like, it's interesting, and of course we have Tom Hardy in this movie. Of course, he's in everything now.
Well, that's because Christopher Nolan and Tom Hardy have a love affair.
Exactly, yeah, because he was Bane. Oh yeah, that's right, he was Bane. Bane.
He was the worst fucking comic book villain of all time. Let's move on.
All right, this one I never knew this was gonna be a thing because I saw this trailer in the theaters for Rogue One, which is Verillion and the City of a Thousand Planets, which is based off a comic book.
Yeah.
Which I was like, because I saw this trailer, I'm like, oh, okay, another sci-fi movie, right? Maybe from the the Lebowski, however you pronounce their last names, the people who directed The Matrix, right?
Yeah.
And when I saw the title sequence, I'm like, oh, they're making a movie for this comic. Now, granted, I have not read it. I'm only aware of it. It does look interesting. It does look a little, I don't know, a tad bit of that, like my bad radar, like that bad movie radar starts to ping up. I'm like, ah. I mean, it could be good. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Here's one that I'm really excited for. The Dark Tower movie.
Yes.
That's based off of the
Dark Tower
Riot
books.
Disney World,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Hollow Tower of Terror was the joke I was making. It's where you go real far up and it drops you, and now it's a Guardians of
I
the Galaxy.
know.
Aren't they removing that in Disneyland?
Yeah, it's a Guardians of the Galaxy thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I'm
Dark
trying to-
Tower.
So we're in August. There's nothing in August. Okay, moving on. We are in September now. Ooh, the It remake. Oh, did you guys see the?
Yeah,
did you
Pennywise
see?
looks
Did you see
scary
the
as
image
fuck.
of what the clown would look like?
Not gonna see it. Not gonna
I
see
haven't
it
seen them.
because
It looks
not happening.
Oh god, it looks so.
You wanna link
Ugh.
it up?
Not
Yeah, I'm
bad.
gonna
Like
look now.
it makes me want to shit my pants. Okay, this is a thing. The Lego Ninjago movie.
Oh yeah.
Ninjago, sir.
Ninjago, whatever. Lego. That's why I pronounce it as Ninja. I guess you're right. I said Ninjago, didn't I? I'm done.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to September. Blade Runner. We talked about it. Ah, here's one. My Little Pony.
Fuck off.
I'm not seeing that.
Oh my god.
But
Gate your
Jesus
band.
Christ was to both that and the Pennywise.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, I was gonna say Blade Runner because that was before, but we already talked about that. Wait, what? They're doing? I didn't. Wait, what? Friday the 13th?
Yeah, fuck it off.
The game, though. Oh man, the game.
The game looks
so fun.
incredible, but
Yeah.
another movie.
Yeah.
Oh, another one we should talk about just quickly. The Emoji Movie.
Ah,
What the fuck is wrong with this planet?
I don't know, man. I have no idea. This
Oh
planet.
well, carry on.
Okay.
We just don't need it.
Insidious Chapter 4.
Fuck that. Doesn't need it. Didn't need a 2 or 3 really,
Right.
but
And then,
you know.
of course, we already brought up Saw Legacy.
Again, are people still into torture porn? Are they still caring about that?
Apparently.
It's actually illegal to be into it in the UK now, so.
oh boy.
Well,
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Here's another. I love how a lot of these months always have that one movie that's like, this is great. For November, we got Thor Ragnarok.
Oh yes, yes we do.
Yeah.
Yep, indeed.
Out of the
That's
3
gonna be
Marvel
the
movies
one-
coming out next year, I think
I
I'm most
feel like-
excited about that one.
Yeah, have you seen the image of Hulk and Thor?
I have, yeah.
Oh my god,
just-
that armor! They're doing Planet
Yeah.
Hulk.
And the biggest
It
thing
looks
is just
sweet.
the meaning
Link
behind
that, I have not
Ragnarok
seen that
brings
picture.
on the intensity of the movie. Because okay, for those who don't know, we all know this. Ragnarok is the Viking.
Fall of Asgard.
Yeah, it's pretty much the fall of Asgard. Pretty much the end of all. Pretty much. Essentially, the Ragnarok is pretty much every single god known to Viking or Norse mythology is gonna duke it out in an ultimate civil war battle, and shit goes down,
So,
and the Earth
that
goes
sounds
boom.
But
Pretty much.
Thor, in the Marvel universe, Thor enlists the Hulk for help.
Yes.
And he finds him after Age of Ultron, which I'm assuming will be on Planet Hulk, which is the gladiatorial arena,
Yep.
which I'm
Alrighty.
so down for.
Now
okay,
here's
how
the
that makes
movie
sense.
we've been waiting.
And judging
to hear.
by
Wait, go
Doctor
on.
Strange, I feel like, there's going to be some interesting ties in Ragnarok about
Oh, yeah.
finding
Yeah.
like, Odin and stuff.
Yep.
That's
Alright.
got to be Last Infinity Stone, right? In that movie.
It's gotta be.
I know where that is.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
pretty sure I figured that out.
Alright.
It's got to be Heimdall's sword.
Yeah. Are you guys?
Oh
ready?
yeah, because his eyes, it's
Yeah.
like
He
the
can
eyes
see
glow
the
the color
souls
the
of
last
everyone.
one. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Right?
so- He's like a Xavier. Hey.
yeah, makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. The movie we've been waiting to talk about because apparently this hasn't popped up in the previous months.
My Little
beforehand.
Pony. My Little Pony.
Justice League.
Oh fuck me.
I thought you were gonna say Star Wars.
I feel like I'm
They
holding
can
off like opinion on it until Wonder Woman's out and until we see more of it.
Alrighty.
I'm just worried about it though. I am legitimately worried about it because Suicide Squad was fucking difficult to say the least.
Yeah.
Do we really need another Suicide Squad with characters that we actually like a lot?
A lot.
Like, look what I'm worried about the Flash, man. Aquaman looks great. Cyborg
Oh,
looks
yeah.
weak.
Haha.
Batman's okay, I guess. But the Flash just looks fucking.
yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
well.
Next movie.
Star Wars.
Yeah, episode 8.
Episode
It's
8.
a movie, and
It's
it's gonna
a
come
movie.
out,
The
and it's
first
gonna
trailer
break
for
every
that.
record ever.
Yep.
It's gonna be great. I don't want a trailer for that.
Oh, too bad. You're getting
Too bad we already got a trailer,
You're
which is
getting
like a teaser
3.
of just Luke staring off into the sunset.
Yeah. I
and 4
know.
TV spots, 1 exclusive to Japan.
Yeah. Alright.
But I just don't want to see stuff for that. Like I said earlier about Marvel bringing stuff out.
Yeah, yeah.
Turn off your
Imagine
for-
going into episode 8 not knowing what the fuck you're gonna get.
That's
Yeah.
impossible, though.
I
There's
know.
no way you could possibly do
I
that.
know.
That sucks. Because that sounds great.
Because that sounds awesome, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish the PR team literally just put out an image of an 8 and was like, go and see this.
No, it has to be Roman numeral. You can't put out an 8.
Yeah,
That
that's
would
what I
screw up
meant.
everything.
Oh, but I have
gotcha.
to mute the mic because of that.
Just do it in.
I won't be muted in the
Towers.
Discord though.
Oh, that's true. Ooh, what if it's of a 9? Oh.
Oh.
Do ba 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 ba
Alright.
ba. I feel like we're
Really hyped.
Oh yeah,
excited to see
Jumanji
it.
is the next movie on the list here. While Alvin's muted away. Has there really been anything much to is there been like a trailer or like a teaser?
I've
There
not
hasn't
seen
been
a
a
trailer.
trailer. Kevin Hart's in it.
Oh.
Jack Black's in it. But I saw
Oh.
Karen Gillian's in it as well.
Oh. You said Kevin Hart and my expectations went real low, and then you brought them back up very quickly.
Karen Gillian is also wearing very, very short shorts.
Oh.
Mm.
And she has her long hair back, so yes, please.
Oh, fuck yes.
It's Amy Pond, but a bit more slutty and adult, so there's my dreams. Yeah. Well, fuck
Next
that.
month will be 2018.
That
Well,
was a
we're just
fast
talking to no one, by the way, if
2017 here.
Alvin's muted. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, 2016 was so bad that we're skipping 2017 just in case.
It's like skipping Windows 9 straight to Windows
I
10.
wish I honestly wish I could go into episode 8 blind.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna actually attempt.
I
But I
think
also
that it's a
have-
better experience that way, though, don't you?
Yeah, but I also have friends that are like super into Star Wars, and I know that I'm gonna wake up one morning and she'll have texted me everything about it already, every little detail.
Guess what happened in the newest Star Wars trailer?
Yeah, I'm probably going to be the same. And obviously, I work in a place where
Yeah.
I can't escape this shit.
Oh yeah, I feel legitimately bad for you.
Just
Yeah.
stay in your bedroom for a year, and then when it comes out,
My bedroom isn't safe. Oh, spoilers.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I would love.
But
I'd
Harrison
love.
Ford is coming back in the 8th movie for something.
It's a flashback.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to see. I really want, and I know this sucks that Leia's dead and everything, but no, they've had all of her scenes shot.
Yeah.
But I would
Yeah.
love to see, and this sounds evil of me, but I'd love to see what it does to Kylo. I want him to go fucking
Ooh.
dark, because the connection he had with his mum in the 7th one, when Han dies,
Yeah,
him and
and
his
she
mum
feels
feel
it.
the same pain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she died, he'd have no link there anymore. There wouldn't be that connection between them,
That
and it would fuck
actually
him
sounds
up.
really good.
And that would make him fucking dark, and that's what he needs. Because in 7 he was a puss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He needs that awakening. Do you see what I mean?
Like a Force Awakening.
Yeah, I got it
All
after I
right,
said it.
end the
earlier.
podcast. We're done.
Yeah.
Can't recover after that.
Yes, I want.
Oh yeah, we'll
to-
we'll figure that
That
out.
should be explained.
Yeah.
I would have liked a touch on that in like previous shit. Like,
What do you mean?
yeah, I would like. Beginning of the movie, I feel was unnecessary because of that fucking guy who has no point to Poe Dameron at all. Why did they not open the movie with the Knights of Ren doing their thing? Yeah, but we didn't know that when the movie fucking started. You know, it was just a village, and he was like, "Here's some fucking." Everything is about plans and maps, isn't it? It's one family that have fucked up the galaxy for everyone else. I'm just thinking about it now. But yeah, I would have liked some insight. And Kylo needs to be more badass, because for fuck's sake, if I have another hour and a half of mopey list, like
Yeah.
this is why I think that they can make
Oh.
evil, but they can make her death valuable to the story. They can easily adapt that, and they can make him more
They can make it impactful.
evil. Yeah, that's what that's the word.
Mm.
They can make it feel like it is something more to the character.
Oh God.
He doesn't fucking need those two. Ugh. Cool. Yep. Not talking about that. Oh, fuck off. Just because he doesn't want his hand chopped off. Stop being a pussy about it. Innit? Just why have you got to be such a fucking mopey twat the whole movie? Get over yourself, man.
Yeah.
You're not that special. Yeah, and then you're not at all. You're not fucking Vader. Move on.
He was Anakin in like. All right, everybody's muted except basically you and me, not Chase. He was basically Anakin in like the prequels. Like he was Anakin at the end of episode 2 and at the beginning of episode 3. And I do think I would love. I swear to God, if episode 9 ends with him like coming back to the light and like being saved, I'm gonna be pissed. I want him to just completely lose it and go mental and go super
but I
dark.
think that they have an opportunity for that with Carrie Fisher's death. I feel
Exactly.
like that is a very good standpoint to base Kylo on, where his evil lies is the fact that he, from his own turn to the dark side, he has lost everything that he could have had, and he can just go fuck it. At least Anakin had his kids.
The reason
Kylo
why
doesn't have that.
the reason why Vader came back to the light side was because of his love for Luke, but Kylo
Yeah,
Ren
but Kylo
have
For his
doesn't have
family.
any of that.
Yeah.
Exactly. If that's completely severed, yeah.
So I don't think he's
Especially
gonna be
with
coming
her
back to the light.
passing, you know,
Unless
it can be different.
somehow Rey is like a sister of Kylo, but I doubt that.
No, it's bullshit. There's no
Yeah.
way. I want her to be so distant. It's unreal. I want her to be
What if
either
Snoke is the real dad?
Qui-Gon's relative or something like that. I just don't want it to be so obvious. If it's Luke's daughter, I'm going to be pissed.
I mean,
What
it's
if
probably
like
is though.
Palpatine's.
It's not Luke's daughter. I heard that it might be Palpatine's granddaughter. Sorry.
Yeah.
That oh well, it's something that we'll have to wait and see. There's so many theories that just get thrown around these days.
Jar Jar Binks'
Like about that.
granddaughter.
Shut up. Just stop. Oh no! Oh
Why
man!
no-
Snoke is
enough.
Jar Jar Binks.
All right.
It's just Star
I
Wars,
think
man.
we're about done then.
Yeah, I think that covers loads of it.
Yeah. And Alvin's dead, so
That definitely covers 2017 and the future.
Next time I do the podcast, it'll be at the end of 2017 for 2018.
I feel like one of us will be dead by then.
I feel like it might be Chase.
Oh, I hope so.
I'll probably do something stupid that'll get me killed.
Welcome.
Welcome to real life H1Z1.
You're gonna You're gonna die the next time we play H1Z1 because I'm just gonna get that pissed. All right.
But yeah, I feel like that's a good.
God damn it. There's just random silence when Alvin's talking. It's great.
Yeah, we're just like, huh?
I wish I didn't have
Alvin,
to hear
how
Alvin's
can you
voice.
say that about your viewers?
Oh, Alvin, calm down. You can't say that. You can't use that word. Okay.
Alvin, you just gave out your credit card number over the internet.
Oh boy. Oh man. All right. Should.
It's over. I'm back. Finally.
Whoa, Alvin!
Oh, shit!
Crazy, you just came back.
I know, right? I was
Oh.
gone. I was AFK for the whole godforsake, like 10, 20 minutes.
Nutty.
Nutty, right? Alright, and then,
Crazy.
like, there's one topic which is other shit I could come out with. Which I have no other shit I can come out with.
We pretty much touched on all the shit.
as much as we could. I mean, there is one last thing we could touch up on.
Go on.
Star Wars
Mainstreamers,
Episode 9.
the movie.
Oh.
No.
I'm joking. It'll probably
Unless
be
we
just as
get
horrible
Leo
as
in to play
it'll
Jeff?
probably be as
No.
bad as Smosh the movie.
Jeff,
So
Jeff.
I'm not even gonna touch on that. Why was that even made?
What, the Mainstreamers movie?
No, Smosh the movie.
Oh, fuck knows, because money grabbing whores.
Ugh. I smell pretty smells. Okay, wait.
What the hell?
You won't.
You what, son?
Well,
Anyway,
alright, we
that's
should,
probably good.
Yeah, that'll probably be
We
good.
should do this in a couple week for the Switch reveal. Talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
that
Oh
for an
yeah,
hour.
we should
I'd
probably
be
do
down
like
for
oh
that.
like we watch it live and people can watch us watch it live.
Watch us.
Watch us
the-
watch the Switch
Yeah.
reveal live as we watch it live while you watch
Watch
us.
me rant about the internet ranting for an hour.
Yeah. We'll also be playing the drinking game as well. I'm joking. We're not Funhouse.
Oh man. Can't be,
Insert
though.
Nazi joke here. There we go. Now we're at Funhouse.
No, you're not supposed to talk about the Nazi thing.
Oh no! Shit!
No. No.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning into the subcast. As great and unprepared as some sections were, I might have to figure out an alternative for the surround. So I might do actually, I know Razer does have a third-party program that I can use.
They do.
Yeah, but the sad thing is I can't because my headset uses a USB hub as well. Because it does the 3.5 jack, but it also has a USB. So I'll have to wait and see. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, listening to us ramble about God forsake.
Everything.
We will try to be more prepared, try to get more pretties for the future of Subcast. And yeah, so what do you guys have to say?
Peace.
I hate you, Chase.
I love you, two pots.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Or RB, best picture 2K17.
I'm keeping that in.